your upper arm is your biceps and your triceps right there. Now your triceps is the back side of your arm, and your triceps comprise 2/3 of your upper arm. Your biceps is only 1/3. So your triceps are pretty important, I would say. And the most popular tricep exercise, what do you think it is? That's right, it is the tricep push down. It's where you have either a cable or a band, and you get right here in a Tyrannosaurus Rex position. Your elbows are pointing down. You almost have like your knuckles touching your shoulders. Inhale, stomach tight, butt tight, and you bring your hands all the way from here, rotating through your elbows all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Most people just go halfway, but you really get more benefit if you get full range of motion. And also when you come down, you really lock it out, and you also make sure your wrist is not bending too much. So if your wrist is straight in this beginning position, you always want to make sure your wrist is also straight where you end it. Don't bend it as you come down. Now what happens if you only do one exercise for the rest of your life? Then your body gets used to it, because your body wants one thing. Your body wants to survive. In fact, your body really doesn't even want to grow muscle. Your body wants to stay in homeostasis. If you start doing tricep push downs, then what you are technically doing is you're tearing muscle apart. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. You're going straight all the way up, all the way down right there. Then you go home and you eat proper food, you sleep the proper sleep, and you drink the proper water, and you regrow that muscle, because your body's response is, hey, if this guy or girl is gonna keep doing this, then he or she is going to need bigger muscles, because this is a situation right here. However, after literally just a couple weeks of you doing this exact same movement for your triceps, your body is smart. Your body's like, all right, listen. At first, when you started doing this exercise, I was like, what? Let's build some muscle. But now you've been doing the same exercise for weeks. It's like you're taking your girlfriend to Universal Studios for the first date, and she's excited. She's like, wow, this is nice. I haven't been here since I was 16. And then the second date, you take her to Universal Studios. That's when she's like, okay, all right, there were some rides that I didn't see. And then on your third date, you say, hey, this weekend, we're gonna do something really special. I'm gonna pick you up at 6 p.m., be ready. And what do? You take her to Universal Studios again. Needless to say, she's not going to respond to you in the same manner as what she did on the first time you took her to Universal Studios. So what do? You need to switch it up. Similar to the fashion in which you need to switch up your tricep exercises. Now, how do you switch up your tricep exercises? Well, here's how you do it. Look, if you do a tricep push down, then where are your elbows? Your elbows are pointing straight down. So you're pulling it down, and the resistance is pulling up. So that's cool. Now in this position, your triceps are stretched along this angle right here. Now imagine you bring this cable down a little bit, and you're gonna do the exact same equipment, the exact same muscle, but this time you grab the straps and you bring them over your head, and now your elbow is not here doing this, but your elbow is here doing this. Now it's gonna be a different angle. So you're gonna go right here, and you're not gonna be able to do the same amount of weight, but you're gonna be going a little bit lighter. And in this position, you'll be able to stretch your triceps just a little bit more. Now, because of that extra stretch and a different angle, your triceps are being stimulated in a different manner. To take this even further, what if you get your elbows all the way up in the air? You get a dumbbell, and you bring that dumbbell all the way over your head like this. Now your elbows are pointing up, and you bring that dumbbell all the way down. Now, right here, my triceps are properly being stretched. Now, as a result, I'm not gonna be able to do the same weight as I was doing on the tricep push down. But because I'm stretching my triceps out more, I'm getting a way bigger range of motion at less weight, but I'm stimulating my triceps in a different angle. And if you switch that up every other week on your tricep work, then your body will always be guessing on what's coming up. And this applies to every single muscle you hit. So if you feel like you're hitting a plateau in your muscle development, and you feel like you need just to switch it up, look at the angles in which you are hitting that muscle. Even on biceps, if your arms are down and you're doing a bicep curl right here, this is different than if, for instance, you were to go right here and do somewhat of a preacher curl straight up right here. Or even different, as if you were to, let's say, get your elbows on your knees and you bring it towards your forehead. This is also a different angle. So play around with your isolation movements on the angles of your arms, and you'll find that you'll be hitting that muscle in different ways, and your body will respond favorably, and you'll keep it exciting.